Hello everybody, this is James Kevin D. Kimbo aka RQA Inuyasha 147 and I am your tutor for this tutorial. Actually, today is November the 1st, 2011, Tuesday. This series of tutorials will discuss about some stuffs in photo editing and exploring some photo editors and softwares like Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Fireworks, Photoscape, Paint, and Microsoft Picture Manager. Now, I will first introduce to you what Adobe Photoshop is. Okay, let's now proceed to our tutorial. Go to your Photoshop, which is one over here. Press it. Wait for a little bit. Okay, now this is Adobe Photoshop CS5. Let's now this big dark area over here is called the editing area. This is the part where we edit the picture. This is the tools over here which will give us the ability to edit the pictures. Okay, this thing over here. Okay, let's now start to create our JPEG document. Let's go to File. Now this is our file. Go to New. Keyboard shortcut Ctrl+N. This is the name of our document, Untitled 1. Let's replace it with The Dark Side. Now here we go. Change the preset from this determines the size of our document, the preset. Either we will use US paper, international paper, photo, or either we use it for web, mobile and devices, or film and video. We can also use custom to customize our editing area. This is the width. This is what determines how wide our picture is. This is to change the units, either in pixels, inches, centimeters, millimeters, points, picas, or columns. This is the height. It determines how high our picture will be. And this is its change units again. This is the resolution. We can change it from 72 to any resolution you want. Okay, may I replace this one first with a width of 240 and this one with 360. We can also change the color mode with either a bitmap, a grayscale which has only 2 colors, an RGB, a CMYK color, or a lab color, but I prefer RGB because it is more colorful, I think. Now this is its bit size. We can use either a 1-bit, an 8-bit, a 16-bit, and a 32-bit in our JPEG document, but I prefer 8-bit. We can also change the background color. We can use transparent. I prefer white for now because we are not creating a transparent color. This is its color profile. We can either change it to match our demands. Here we can find Fujifilm templates, Kodak profile, ROM profile, and other types of profiles. But I prefer working RGB as RGB IEC6 1966 2.1. You can also change the aspect ratio. We can either use a square pixel, a D1DV NTSC, a D1DV PAL, or other aspect ratio points. To save it, click OK, and to cancel it, click cancel. Okay, OK. Now here's our document. It is still white because we are not editing it yet much. Okay. Let's add another photo here. Open. Okay. Yeah, this is our photo. I don't think that that one is good enough. Let's find another one.
It's not you, it's your slow internet connection. Use certain broadband, consistent.
Nah, I think no more picture will suit to my needs. Ah, no, there's one. This one over here. Now to drag it from this line, we can just press left click, then drag it along the editing area and unhold it. Here we can see it on its perspective. This one has a profile of 100% RGB number 8. Now to crop this one, we can use this one. I want the Star Wars logo. Okay, that one. To click it, just press enter, and there you have it, our Star Wars Jedi vs. Sith. To bind it with this one, just go to layers, press this one, then drag it along the sides, and there it is. Okay, click that one. Now to change the background color, we can also use the gradient tool to change our color. This one over here is the foreground, and this will be the background. Okay, let's change the settings of our gradient color. I prefer this one, an angle gradient. You can also change the color determination. I prefer this one over here. Go to background, press OK, then click from the bottom up. There you have it, our gradient background. Now let me explain to you some parts of the tools. This is what we call a marquee or rectangular marquee tool, but we can change this one in either an elliptical marquee, a single row marquee, or a single column marquee. This is the move tool. You can use this one to move layers across the editing area. Now this one over here is called the lasso tool. We can use this one to, okay, let's use this one over here. Okay, let's get another photo because it's unusable anymore. Okay, this one over here. Let's use the lasso tool to get the lightsaber. We can also zoom it so that we can see it more. Let's get the lightsaber.
Beautiful, healthy hair every day. New Vaseline Solid Pouch.
Okay ka lang, ipagkakataon ko para ang ilalim na. Di ko maintindihan. Paano magkakapuro kung hinahan mo yan? Ito, Vitafood. Ang Vitafood ay may food tech formula para di ka umagsak dahil sa flu. Thanks ka man, bago ka umagsak.
Okay, just delete that one because it didn't work in the way I wanted it to work. Just click new again. Okay. Okay, there's our photo.
Parang creamy na 100% pure coffee.
Can also use this tool over here.
Para creamy.
This one.
Timpla mo, kuhang-kuha lamang sa
Okay.
feeling coffee.
Now we can
Classic. Timpla mo, masasabag.
now drag it over here. Oops.
Iba ang sabihin ang nakakapamaluktot na Erika Cream.
Now
Medical advance.
select inverse.
Mula sa Juan hanggang sa Reyna, sa Ligas ito, tuloy-tuloy ang kaya.
You can change its color over here. Just exit that one. Deselect that one. Let's go to another setup. This is the what we call a magic wand tool. This magic wand tool can change the color of. Okay, let's put a paint over here. Let me give you an example first. Okay, that one over there. Let's put that one. Now we can use this one. Click this one, then delete it. Where's the eraser? This one. This is the eraser tool, and there. That is the use of this one over here. The magic wand. This is the use of the magic wand tool. Now this is the cropping tool. This is the eyedropper tool. The healing brush tool. This healing brush tool is used to the healing brush tool is used to delete. It's used to regain back its color because this one here the layer has only different color with this background layer. This is the stamp tool. This is a history brush tool. It will show us how many brushes we put here, but we don't choose that in this tutorial. We have three kinds of eraser: the eraser tool, the background eraser tool, and the magic eraser tool. Now what we are using now is an eraser tool. A background eraser tool is used to erase the background, and the magic eraser tool is used to delete one section or only one type of color in our picture. This is our gradient tool. We can also use a paint bucket, but I prefer gradient. This is what we call the blur tool. It will give something of a motion blur to our picture. We can also sharpen our tool, which is one over here. Can choose its size. And this is a smudge tool. You can smudge this one. You can determine how wide it is and its style over here. Okay. Now this is what we call a dodge tool. You can also use the burn tool or the sponge tool, but I prefer the dodge. This one over here is what we call a pen tool. This is a horizontal type tool. This is used for putting text. This is a path selection tool. This is the line tool. This is the hand tool. We can use this one to redirect some color to other sides of the photo. This is what we call a zoom tool. We can zoom into the picture or zoom out. This is our foreground color. We can change this one to this color over here, and use this one to put that color over there. We can also use the color in our setup. We can just use injection like cursor, this one over here. Press it and then click OK, and then you have copied the color, which is this one over there. Now let's save this document now. Save as. This is the format. There are many formats in the Photoshop, but there is a Photoshop PSD or PDD, which is the raw documents. This is a large document format. the BMP, which is used in icons, the GIF, the Photoshop EPS. This is our JPEG. This is what will our form. This will be what will become our format. This is a Pixar. We can also use a Pixar format. This is a PNG format. This is our portable bitmap format, and this is our TIFF format. Okay, just click your preferred format, then click save, then click it OK, because our quality is at maximum. Our progressive scans are at 3. Okay, now that I am done introducing to you what is Adobe Photoshop, and I am also lacking out of time, I am James Kevin D. Kimbo signing out, saying to all of you goodbye. See you in my next photo editing tutorial. Goodbye. No.